Sir, Muslim leader in Congress party, they have any freedom to talk about? Because recently, if you see CM Ibrahim's claim about that, we don't have any communication. If you want to say something like that, the higher ups say keep quiet. Because on Hijab issue, Mr. D.K. Sukumar told, you people don't bring it this in public. So if you people have any power in party, within a party to speak.
See, to talk sensibly within the framework of the Congress ideology, without harming the party, with the loyalist attitude, Congress will give free hand. There is no problem at all. But as a minority leader, I feel whatever I talk, which will damage the party, and which will the suspicion of the loyalty to the party, which will create confusion in the society and voters, how can the party give? Regarding the hijab issue, D.K. Sukumar has never told anyone, don't talk. See, Congress runs on the ideology of B.R. Ambedkar. It's only Congress party which runs the government on the ideology of B.R. Ambedkar, no other party. If secularism is maintained, that's only a Congress. All other parties are trying to divide. Only one party which try to unite. You see any party, they try to divide on caste basis and religion basis. Only one party, that is Congress, which tries to unite everyone. So considering this, we have got a free opportunity to talk to anyone, anywhere, to whom also. But within the framework of the Congress ideology.
Mr. Rahul Gandhi has tweeted yesterday, the hijab issue in Mangalore is nothing but depriving the women of the Muslim community from the education is the issue.
I agree with that. See, we agree, and it is the government's anti-constitutional decision makes all these problems. You see, whenever a government comes in India and a state, if the government runs according to the constitution given by Ambedkar, there is no problem at all. When they go against the B.R. Ambedkar constitution, try to run this country, the problems are throughout the world, throughout India. Today you see national level also they are against Ambedkar's constitution. In the state also they are against constitution. See, all the problem starts because of this throughout the country, and no people are happy.
So what is your stand on the hijab? How are you going to resolve it? Because the problem, the thing is about solution. They are blowing out the election agenda.
Whatever constitutional right is there, that right should be given by the government. One. Main. No one should be deprived of the constitutional right which has been given. Number two, every government should have intention of giving education, not depriving the education by stopping the students entering the college. Nowhere it will be like depriving the education. All should encourage education, especially girls' education should be more and more encouraged. Education is primary important. No thing should come as an hindrance to the education, especially women education. Regarding this issue, see, Udupi issue is a different issue. We don't know in backside what was there, whether it was allowed before, rules was there. We never knew. But the issue started there. Out of 85 children, 79 students, they thought education is important, they were attending the class. 6 students, for them it was, we want a fundamental right is important, second education, they were having this demand. When the issue comes between a constitutional right and the college rules, when the via media is not solved, actually a via media should have been done by the management, parents and our teaching staff. When that was taken personally with not interest of solving it, but having a political motive, it was not possible. Then it went to court. Now the court will decide. The issue in Kundapur is different. See, the issue in Kundapur is different. Kundapur, Bandarkars College, from long time, whenever the college started, they were allowed to wear. There is no problem at all. And suddenly after this Udupi incident, 5 people or 6 people go and tell, if they allow them with the headscarf or covering the head to the campus, we will won't leave, we'll wear kesari shawl and will agitate. The duty of the principal, duty of the district administration and the police was to tackle that antisocial elements.
गर्ल्स वहाँ पे ऑब्जेक्शन कर रहे थे हिजाब के बारे में, तो राइट विंग की तरफ से, खास करके आरएसएस की तरफ से एक आदमी वहाँ आगे आके बोलता है कि आप लोग हिजाब को छोड़ दो वरना हम फोर्सफुली ऐसा स्टेप लेंगे, आप लोगों को यहाँ से ये कर देंगे.
इसलिए it is the government should take strict action against this. What are the police doing? That is what I asked the SP. What are you doing? It's a primary responsibility of you. When I talk to DC, he put AC on inquiry. How do this student gets the guts to come and talk like this? Because they don't have the fear of the police and the district administration, because indirectly government supports them. If government is not supporting them, how can they have this guts to have these issues? In Kundapura PU board, it was if you are allowed, if you are not wearing, if you are not wearing. Before in 10 wearing. After that little extra, when this issue took some extra started. So they suddenly stopped. I said, 10, when you had no problem with 10 students, what is the problem with 20 students for you? Udupi, we don't know whether it was there or no. For anyone, yes, that is in the court. Then the Kundapur issue, it is the problem created by this right-wing people. And with the silence of the administration and the police department, it shows it's indirectly supported by the ruling BJP party.
किया है कि पूरे स्टेट में एजुकेशन कैंपस में हिजाब बैन है. Do you think this
This is wrong. This is a wrong step by the government. Immediately they should withdraw that order. The government should immediately withdraw that order of having the uniform rules, because this shows their intention. Their bad intention is shown by this order. When one issue is in the court, and within few days the order is to come. And second, in few of the places they were allowed to have their headscarf or shawl on their head. And that was going on. And when it came to Udupi, they said status quo, maintain. When they are coming for this where they were allowed before, then why status quo is not there? Why did in between they get this order? So this order is done with a bad intention. The intention of the government is not clear and the intention is not good. Where they are allowed before, that should be as it is allowed. That is our demand. And regarding this, the court will give an decision on that.
तो अभी देखिए कि पुलिस वही काम कर रही है जो गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से डायरेक्शन जाता है, और कोर्ट में होने के वजह पहले भी गवर्नमेंट अपने तरफ से एक चीज़ बोल देती है. तो ये सब देखा जा रहा है कि अपोजिशन के पास कुछ ज़्यादा कुछ करने के लिए है नहीं. ऐसे सिचुएशन में अपोजिशन क्या कर सकती है?
देखो, एज अ अपोजिशन वी हैव टू बी कंस्ट्रक्टिव, वी कांट बी डिस्ट्रक्टिव. व्हाट इज आवर ड्यूटी? टू set it right, and the education should go forward. Not to get politics and completely spoil the show. Our duty as opposition, responsible opposition, it's our duty to solve the problem, not again create the problem. Politically we can take anywhere and we can start creating problem. But ultimately the students shouldn't suffer. Now the issue is when politics enters, all the interest of their own politics and no one is of the students who are suffering. You should think the suffering of the students should be closed down. Good environment should come within the college campus. And that peaceful and friendly relationship between the students, what was there before all the community, that should be restored. For that, opposition will do their level best what it is. They are getting justice and getting a good atmosphere within the campus, and the system should run and they should get education. That is the duty of the Congress as the opposition. We don't want to play politics in this and spoil the show, which will hinder the education of the girl students.
What do you think? Because now it started and only hardly 1 year is there election. So this is, you feel कि directly BJP came for the political.
All political parties the intention get political mileage. Those who are this.
इसमें लास्ट वीक या फिर लास्ट मंथ की अगर बात करें तो कर्नाटक में बहुत सारे इश्यूज हुए हैं, कोलार, गदग, उड़पी, अलग अलग जगह पे। तो जो कांग्रेस MLAs हैं या मुस्लिम MLAs हैं वो टारगेटेड किलिंग भी बोल सकते हैं हम, जो गदग में हुआ है। तो मुस्लिम MLAs आवाज़ नहीं उठाए, इसलिए बीजेपी को एक मौका मिला कि इसको नेक्स्ट एजेंडा बना के इलेक्शन लड़ने के लिए। तो जब एक कहीं ना कहीं गलती हुई है मुस्लिम MLA से, अगर वो एक ही इंसिडेंट पे आवाज़ उठाते तो इस तरह के इतने सारे इंसिडेंट कर्नाटका में नहीं होते। और उड़पी में अगर MLA कोई पहले ही बात कर देता तो कुंदापुर या फिर अलग अलग जो भी स्टेट में आए हैं ये सब नहीं होता, अगर MLAs बात करते खुल के शुरू में।
देखो, हम पहली बार बोला हम प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करने का है। उड़पी के बारे में 1 मंथ से है, स्टार्टिंग उधर इशू स्टार्ट होने का टाइम मेरे पास कोई नहीं बोला, स्टूडेंट्स ने कुछ नहीं बोला, पेरेंट्स कुछ नहीं बोला, मैनेजमेंट कुछ नहीं बोला। हम उसी समय क्या बोलता था, तो कैंपस का प्रॉब्लम कैंपस में सॉल्व करना, स्टूडेंट का एजुकेशन का प्रॉब्लम नहीं होना, मैनेजमेंट, पेरेंट्स, स्टूडेंट्स शुड सॉल्व द इशू। Who pays the fees for the students? Parents. Then why others should talk? This was the motive, and if they had come and told me some issue is there, I would have right to go and talk. When these three have not told me, what can I go suddenly? Have you got any problem? And if I tell my own issue, their thinking will be different, my thinking will be different, and they must, who has this to come and talk? If they have to something like that, it is their responsibility also to come and at least tell by a telephonic call, at least you see what can be done. But even though if it not has got brought to my notice, issued by these people, because of the social media and the press, I have talked to DC. And he said, we'll see we'll solve it in a good way. Then later it went to court. NSCY went on court. It was also delayed by the student union. 1 month they, instead of dragging it 1 month, they could have gone earlier. Within 10-15 days when came to know to the court. But NSA went to the court first. That issue was about to solve within the court may give whatever decision. Suddenly, these right-wing people taking a political mileage, trying to take a political mileage throughout the state, it is a pre-planned, strategical move by the BJP political party to polarize the mindset within the campus.